Welcome once again to our Facebook Live NESTROCK investment. Today we have you in mind, and our topic of discussion is going to be due diligence. This is basically what you're supposed to do in acquiring land, the process that you need to undertake. So we are here to guide you through, as you can see. I have a team of colleagues with me. They can introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Deligence from NESTROCK Estate.
Hello everyone, my name is NESTROCK Estate.
Hello everyone, I'm Sandra Sharon.
Hello people, this is NESTROCK from NESTROCK Investment, and from our topic today, due diligence. This is basically the process, like what you need to do before acquiring a property, especially on land. Since we had so many problems present with our opinion today, so we thought about you and we felt to discuss this topic to explore it further. Like for those who are familiar with it, there are those also who are not familiar with it, for those also planning to invest in the future. It's good that you get to know what you need to do in order to be able to purchase a property and be secured for the future, so that we don't have any other problems that you may encounter in the future. So from what my team has, it's just basically the process and what you need to do, the do's and the don'ts, what you need to have from the start up to the end. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, due diligence is the reason of care that is bestowed on us as individuals, as a land buyer, what we need to do, the caution that you need to take before making land purchase. And the first thing you do is identification of land. You have first to identify the land or product that you want to purchase, and always have a purpose. What is the purpose of buying this land? Is it you want to make it buy as a commercial purposes, or is it residential? What is the size? What size do you want? What kind of structure to construct? Because the size of the structure that you want to construct, or the kind of building you want to take, will also dictate the size of the land. So ni vizuri kujua ile size inataka, and also the kind of project that you want to undertake. You cannot, if some areas are basically meant for residential projects only, and you cannot have in mind a commercial idea and go and buy a plot in a residential area. It will defeat the purpose of purchase. Sure. So it's very important to know to have a very rough idea of what you want, and also when also purchasing, identifying the land. After identifying, also have a very solid portfolio, have a good idea or request for buy land from a company or an institution with a very solid portfolio of projects. You can also request to see the previous projects that they have done. If they tell you now, if a company maybe like NESTROCK here, we tell you now we are selling phase 7 of a project maybe in Kimambogo. It's very important for you maybe to request them to show you phase 1 or phase 2.
Yeah.
What is happening in phase 1? There are people constructing. Are there any value additions that were done?
Yeah.
How go and engage even with the people, maybe those who have already settled in those projects. What is their feedback? It's very important to do all that so that you have a very good, clear picture of ile what you are getting yourself into. Na hiyo ni part ya due diligence na ni muhimu sana. Zile projects zenye wamepeana titles ama zimeenda aje? The clients complaining? Are there any? How is the feedback? Yes, so that is very important. And also, it's also very important when identifying land, have a budget. Usiende tu kununua bila budget in mind. Budget ndio itakuguide ile area utaenda. Because you cannot have a budget of maybe like $1 million and you are going to look for land within the Nairobi CBD or in the vicinities of Nairobi. You have to go within your budget and angalia kwenye kuna fall within your budget, those areas that fall within your budget and the areas that will meet also your expectation. Kama ni a commercial plot for commercial purposes, go for a place that will meet your expectations but will also fall within your budget.
Sure.
Yes.
Keep joining, keep sharing. We are here with you. Our topic is still due diligence. Karibuni sana for those who are joining. Karibu Mesha. Welcome Timothy. Keep sharing, keep joining so that we have this all together.
Yes.
Also, if you want to get a land, it's good if you go for a site visit. It's very important.
Yeah.
You know the size, the location of the land you want to buy, also the price, the people living there.
Yeah.
You should know each and every detail of the land you want to buy. And you should also ask for the first information of the company you're buying to, because you might buy to someone who wants just money and doesn't give the whatever that is supposed to be delivered to the customer.
Yes.
It's good if you get also to the website, check whether there is such a company, what they have been doing, what they are still doing,
Yeah.
when it started, how they have been serving their clients.
Yes.
Also on that, I feel like most properties like you you see like they are on distress. These distress properties, you should consider so much before buying them. Because first thing, they're usually cheap. Because maybe the owner has a problem that maybe they need to fix. So they put it at a price which is not like the market price.
Yes.
So most people tend to rush to buying that property which is on distress.
Yes.
Not knowing that now that the price looks friendly with you, you're like, let me have it. No, that's not the way. As per now, because now it's becoming, this is so sensitive, you need to have that thorough check.
Yes.
Look into it first. Have your lawyer, if you have to involve a lawyer, do some background check. Maybe the person is distressing because maybe something has happened in between. Maybe the title is not even freehold, it's leasehold, and it's almost expiring.
Yes.
And you are there, you are like, I've gotten something cheap, let me have it. Then in the future, you'll have problems with it. That's why we just advocate for you to do some thorough check, background check on it before also having the property.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's also very important not to ignore the red flags. You know, in every deal that looks too good or that falls within the boundaries of a scam, there will always be red flags that we tend to ignore as land buyers. There has been so many scandals going around. We will not dwell on that, but I'm sure in all those issues there were red flags that those buyers ignored.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, maybe there were warnings,
Yeah.
there were maybe caveats in place on those lands.
Yeah.
So
Too much promises.
yes, too many promises that maybe arose
Yeah.
but the buyers chose to ignore.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's very important not to ignore the red flags.
Sure.
Go deep
Yeah, sure.
into your investigations.
In fact, there was a trending video that I checked yesterday, and it was someone was telling people, when you buy, make sure you build. You see, that's not a guarantee that that's your place. Why do you have you have to buy and build? It's your place.
Yeah.
If you have the title deed with you, you can be able to do anything with you. Whatever you want to do with it. So building is not a guarantee that you'll have that place with you. So hii maneno yenye mnaambiwa ukinunua jenga immediately, there is something in it. Kwa sababu shamba ni yako, umenunua, umetoka kwa mnunuzi mwenye amekuzia, imekuja kwako. So ni wewe mwenyewe kuamua venye utafanya. Si mtu akwambie nunua na ujenge. Hapana, ndio unaweza jenga kama uko tayari kujenga. Bado pia kuna mipangilio za kufanya, kuna maneno mengi ya kufanya. So ukinunua shamba ukiona pale unaambiwa nunua ujenge, hapana, hapo kuna dosari kidogo. Na lazima uangalie zaidi ndio ujue hapa penye naambiwa nunua ujenge kwani kuna nini? Yeah.
Yes, so after identification of the land, the second most important thing is the inspection and the search of the title deed.
Yeah.
Once you have shown the interest, or the land or the plot has impressed you, request for a search.
Yeah.
Request for a copy of the title deed.
Yeah.
And you can also request for a PIN, the PIN certificate of the seller. If the seller is an individual, you can request even for the ID of that seller, so that you now tick on the boxes, so that you eliminate all the red flags. And then a search varies with the duration for the search varies with the land registry. For the normal search, I think it's around 3 to 7 days.
Yeah.
Yes, and the cost is around 500 roughly.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think once you have the copy of the title deed, you can just visit the land registry of within that jurisdiction of the land.
Yeah.
I think the land registries they are marked with the counties.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so I'm sure every county there is a land registry within it.
Yeah, sure. I can see Michael muuliza search inafanyiwa wapi? I think you've gotten the answer.
Yes.
You've been told search inafanyiwa kwa lands.
Yes,
Kama uko Machakos, you go to Machakos County Lands Registry.
Yes.
Ukiwa Kiambu, you go to the land registry yenye iko Kiambu County.
Yeah.
So hapo ndio unapeleka title deed,
Yes.
then wanakufanyia search. With that search, to be able to tell a lot.
Yeah.
First thing, that title, when the search comes out, it will be able to tell you if this property you're buying has some encumbrances
Yeah.
with you.
Yes.
So you need to know, maybe the title you're being given has already a loan that is not yet paid. So once you acquire it, when this loan is not settled, the bill will be on you.
Yes.
So that will be able to help you to know that this is clean,
Yes.
this is not clean. And that's why it's very, very important to do that part of the search. From that also you'll be able to know, is this land you're buying freehold or leasehold? There are these two types of title deeds that people don't know. Freehold, it means that when you are in ownership of it, it's yours forever and ever. But for lease, it has a specific period of time that you're supposed to be in ownership of that property. When the lease expires, it means the days that you are supposed to have with you the property has expired. So it means that you need to take it back. So it's no longer yours. So we usually advocate most people to have the freehold title deed with you. This is ideal since maybe you have future generations with you, so they'll be able to have the property, whether you're there or you're not there. But for lease, unless you just want to do something with it and then get up, like maybe for investors, maybe, those who can, for commercial mostly.
Most of the commercial properties.
Yeah.
And the leasehold
Sure.
title.
Yeah.
It's once the lease expires, you are given a duration to renew.
Yes.
Of which, if you are not able to renew,
Yeah.
it's now
Taken away.
and given to someone else.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's still okay to own a leasehold property
Yeah.
as long as
You are able
you
to-
fall within the rules and the regulations of
Yeah.
the provider.
Yeah.
And today and right now, the government is working so hard to digitalize services.
Yeah. Sure.
I think there are some land registries where you can even conduct an online search.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nairobi County.
Yes. So I think it will be moving forward. It will be very easy
Yeah.
to do a search.
Yeah. Sure.
You just log into the eCitizen portal.
Sure.
I think it's under the Ministry of Lands
Lands.
and Planning.
Planning.
Yes, so you just fill in the form
Yeah.
and
Make your payment.
make the payments,
Yeah.
and then you submit. I think it takes maybe 3 to 4 days
Yeah.
to get the search.
Sure.
Yes, so
Nikiongeza hapo kwa search,
yes,
unaweza fanya search na pata hiyo shamba iko na caution.
yes,
Maybe it was a family land,
Yeah.
maybe it was given to an administrator, maybe the other person,
Yeah.
and maybe because of the greediness which is in our country, unaona huyo mtu anaweza uza hiyo shamba. Sasa wale watu wengine wanaweka caution ndio akienda kuuza,
Yeah.
they need to know what they doing the land. So it is very, very, very important to do a search.
Yes.
You know those features.
yes.
Then after doing the search,
Yes.
and you get now the search and the land is clean, you start now checking whether there are any unpaid land rates
Yes, yeah.
from the land offices, the county land offices. You can do a search to know whether the land has any pending or unpaid land rates. If they are, so they are supposed to be settled by the land owner before any sale is made.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they vary from maybe from this county to the other, depending where the particular parcel of land is located.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it is very important also to check, because you can buy a land and after buying, you start when you go to do the search about those rates. Sometimes you get their unpaid or pending land rates for a long time,
Yeah.
which are supposed to clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make to clarify, all leasehold properties, commercial,
Yeah.
they attract rates.
Yeah. They pay.
Yes, and these rates have to be paid,
Yeah.
and they are paid to the county government offices.
Yeah.
So you just go and request for you always before you buy always request the owner to go and clear those rates.
Yeah.
Nowadays I have seen also some few residential properties also extracting rates. I don't know how they are going about it, but I think moving forward maybe they will also be those within the urban geographical area, they will all be attracting rates.
Yeah.
Yes. When I talk of urban, maybe within Thika, maybe those falling within the Thika municipality.
Yeah.
Yes, be it residential or commercial, they will all, yes, they will all attract rates.
Yeah.
Yes.
So most people, don't tend to pay those rates.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
Mm.
So when you don't pay for this year, next year, they accumulate.
Yes.
So the more they accumulate, the more the money you're supposed to pay for you to be
Yes.
to be secure.
Yeah.
So that's why when you're buying, make sure the buyer has paid all the land rates, so you can start afresh if you really need to start also paying the land rates.
Yeah, and the county governments have been giving waivers
Yeah,
for
sure.
payment of these land rates.
Sure.
So it's good also people to make use and to utilize these waivers
Sure.
so that moving forward things don't are quite easy for us as landowners.
Sure. Let's be Kenyans. Let's follow the law
Yes.
to avoid such things, especially on our properties. The properties are you've invested so much that actually such thing like land rates, I know it's quite difficult also,
Yes.
but it's important and it's a must for you to pay.
Yes.
So please do whatever you can do to be able to pay for the land rates for those who are owning land, owning properties, for it to be easier for you
Yes.
currently and for future.
Yeah. After you take all that processes, bado hujamalizia, kuna ile ingine bado unafaa kuwa unachukua. Kama uko na lawyer, ni sawa.
It's very easy.
Pia ukihitaji lawyer wa the other degree you can get. They have agree the payment, all that. Then your lawyer anachukua the agreement, anapelekea the buyer.
Yeah.
Clear everything, ndio sasa unaletewa. Na don't kubali kulipa kitu kama uja make sure everything is okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything is okay. Either ukifanya hizo research, ukiangalia hiyo kampuni uone iko legit, uangalie hizo vitu zote, usifanye payment kama ujaangalia hizo vitu zote. Ndio nimesema if uko na lawyer it's more better.
Yeah.
If hauna, ukuwe makini sana juu ya hizo watu wenye wanakuja wakiongaonga wale wengine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the very important thing that one should note.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe before even you approach your lawyer, it's also good also to take the initiative go visit the Survey of Kenya or the Lands Office, buy a map of that particular land or that plot, verify the location.
Yeah.
It's also important to buy a mutation. If those plots were subdivided by a surveyor, there has to be a mutation showing that for the new titles now that have been allocated.
Sure.
Every title has to have a mutation, and the mutation also guides you to identify the exact location of the plot, because the plot might be very, very, very huge.
Yeah.
But for you now to identify and to avoid building your structure or your home on another person's plot, have a mutation, a surveyor's mutation that indicates the plot number varying on the title. Corresponding with that on the title.
Sure, that's
Yes,
very important.
and I think a map is around 500 shillings.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So it's not something that will eat into your pocket. You are buying a property of 1 million shillings.
Yeah.
500
Even
shillings.
spending 500
Yes.
to secure your 1 million.
Yes.
More better.
Yeah.
So better, that's why.
Losing your 1 million
Yeah.
just because of 500.
Imagine, and that's why we advocate that when you're going for a site visit, have with you the copy of the title deed have with you the mutation
Yes.
and also the area map.
Yes.
This will be able to tell you that once you identify that specific plot, because each plot has its own numbers,
Yes.
so from the mutation, the number that will be appearing, for example, let's say you picked plot number 12.
Yes.
So the LR number from number 12 in the mutation should tally with the number on the
Yes.
title deed. So as to be
Yeah.
sure
Very sure.
that this is the exact thing that I'm buying and it's the same, to avoid future problems that may occur. So once you go to the site, make sure the person taking you to the site has the title deed, copy of the title deed with you, has the area map, and also has the mutation with you.
Yes.
That will be good to solve most of our problems.
Yes.
For those who know and for those who don't know. Yeah.
Yes, so I think after now you have your argument with your lawyer, and you are okay with all the documentations. You have the research with you, you have the map with you, you have even the mutations. You now draft the agreement, and after that now it's you go to visit the land board or the land control board that will now approve now the purchase or the transfer.
Yeah.
The transfer now, the consent documents now will be signed, and in some instances you may be requested, the seller may be requested to hand in the consent for maybe the spouse, because you can't just sell land.
Yeah.
You are married, the person, you have also to consent with your wife that you are selling. Yes, so all these, make sure if this person who is selling, if you, the agreement or the discussions you are having out there with maybe an individual land seller, and it's not a company, make sure that even the spouse consent is available, because things can really go fire on you.
Sure.
Once the spouse comes out,
Not knowing.
yes,
Yeah.
not knowing that the land was sold,
Yeah.
and you have already paid,
Yeah.
the spouse has a right to cancel or to revoke the sale.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so all this is done at the land board level, and then now after the land board, now we can now move on to the transfer documents, where you now sign the transfer documents. The seller also signs and consents that he or she has received the stated amount on the sale agreement, the money that you had agreed. Because once the transfer documents now have been signed, it means now the property is changing ownership. Yes, so it's very important that now you clear all the payments with the lawyer. Yes.
So in case maybe you are having also a lawyer with you, means that, let's say for example, NESTROCK, we have our own lawyer, you also have your own lawyer. So these are the processes that can be done by the lawyers. When the lawyers come in, we leave the work to the lawyers themselves, to handle themselves. Your lawyer and the company's lawyer, or your lawyer and the vendor's lawyer, if at all you are buying from someone else, an individual that is. So that will also be able to help you in the process in the end. And that's actually what we need to do.
Yes, so moving forward, I think it's very, very, very important to follow all these very crucial steps,
Sure.
and you'll be on the very safe side.
Yeah.
There is also the payment of maybe stamp duties and such stuff. Those ones you are always advised by the advocate on how to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is someone here asking, there is Mercy here asking, Esther, kama sina lawyer tufanya aje?
Yes.
Sasa hapa kama una lawyer, you do that due diligence process that we could explain here. For you check out the company or check the vendor, the projects they have been having, the faces, the place where you're going, check the market rates.
Yes.
How they are, because someone may be, let me say for example, like Kiambu, that it's growing so fast. Let me say a place like Fikaro,
Yes.
like where we have our project that it's just 4.9 kilometers from Thika Super Highway,
Yes.
where our project at Malaba. You see now it's a 40 by 80,
Yes.
and from the market range, market price, we are selling it at an offer of 880,000.
Yes.
So you can't tell me that you'll go get a plot there worth 450 or 500. You see, it doesn't make sense. So you need to check thoroughly.
Yes.
You make sure that the area, you check the lands that are also within the area, their market price, so as to be able to know, like, are you paying higher? Are you paying so low that you need to be cautious?
Yes.
Yeah, so as not to be caught up in this business, this illegal business that is going on in Kenya. Because most people tend to lower the prices. So as Kenyans, we understand the economy. Now that economy iko chini, unaona we, sasa tunichukue kale kashamba, juu iko na hiyo pesa kidogo. Hapana. Do some due diligence.
Yes.
Follow the process.
And what there is no shortcut.
Sure,
You
sure.
buy any land, any piece of land in this country.
Sure,
You
sure.
have to follow those procedures you have stated there,
Yeah,
and after that,
yeah.
you will enjoy your piece of land and peace of mind after buying that land.
Yeah, you're guaranteed, it's secure. Like wanasema shamba ni title. Once you have the title deed with you, like there are several things you can do with the title deed.
Yes.
You can keep it safe with you. You can get a loan with it.
Yes.
It's guaranteed. In case kutakuwa na shida, of which we pray that hakutakuwa nayo, but once uko na title yako, like now, this is the evidence that you are owning this property. So it's guaranteed. Sasa shamba ni title. Ukinunua shamba, make sure that after this process yote tumeshanunua umemaliza, you get the title with you. Kama ni freehold, elewa shamba ni freehold, ni yako forever. Ya leasehold, kama unataka wewe mtu wa mwanabiashara, ndio upewe hiyo ya leasehold. Usiconfuse, wewe si mwanabiashara, wewe unataka mahali pa kuishi na unataka kuishi milele na umepewa lease. Nini? Umepewa title ya lease. Lease ime expire, unakuja unaanza kubomolewa, mambo inakuwa mabaya. So please be cautious, angalieni hiyo maneno. Okay? Ndio in future tusikuwe na such. Imagine you buying now, let me say for example, then something happens, you are no longer there. So for the generation that is coming, they need that title to claim it. Because without the title, someone might grab it from them. Now that will not be there. So title ni very, very important. Shamba ni title deed. Yeah. Like for us, NESTROCK, ukishanunua shamba, we give you a title within 45 working days. Kuna wale wenye watakwambia now there is a period. I think each company or each vendor, they have a specific period of time that they need to process the title. Mtu anauliza inakuwaje? It means the transfer process is from there. If it's the vendor, ikitoka kwa vendor, sasa ina transfer hiyo title ndio ikuje jina yako.
Yeah.
So hii process inafanywa bado kwa lands.
Yeah.
Ni wao ndio wanaenda kufanya that transfer. So you need to know. Upewe period yenye utapewa, then you make sure by that period you have the title deed with you. Follow up, have it. Once you have it, kuna charges pia wengine wao wana charge. Like for us, NESTROCK, fortunately, we don't charge. Our prices are always inclusive of our title deeds. But kuna wale wenye, the transfer, it's exclusive. So unaona mtu amebai shamba, and anaona kulipa hii pesa ya kutransfer. So it's much. But now that you bought, hii transfer pesa unafaa ulipe, ndio title itoke huku ikuje kwako. Kwa vendor ikuje kwako. ndio kuwa guaranteed. Bure wewe kununua na bado title huja transfer.
That debate is still debate with.
It's a problem. And you know there was a problem. Sometimes last week I saw an issue. Kuna wale watu walikuwa wamenunua shamba kitambo. Kitambo the transfer was cheaper. Let me say kulikuwa na hata transfer 10,000 to 5,000 na mtu akanunua shamba and they could not be able to do the transfer. Yes, they have the land with them but they don't have the title. Sasa recently venye issues za lands zimekuja ndio mtu anaanza I didn't do my transfer. Okay, let me now start doing. Alafu it happened that person had bought 6 plots. So he was telling me at hizo wakati walikuwa wanalipishwa 10,000. For now ameenda Kiambu County ameambiwa title ni 50,000. So he needs to pay 50,000 times 6. Now he needs to pay 300,000.
And also,
for the transfer.
The vendor also to him may be passed on.
Sure. So that's
there must be a process of now gazetting.
So you see that's a big problem. Na shamba yenyewe nyalibai the price was so low by then that now akifikiria kuongeza this 300,000 to him it doesn't seem like real. But it's serious. So once umemalizana nayo, make sure the transfer is done. The transfer once it's done, the title you have with you, you're safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think we have discussed in details the land identification and land acquisition process.
Yeah.
And I would like to take this opportunity to remind all our customers that we have a mega site visit for our Malindi project.
Yeah.
We have many projects, by the way. Several.
Yeah.
And I would like to take this opportunity to remind our clients that we have a mega site visit.
Yeah. Bigger and better.
Yes. On November 4th. And this is for our Malindi project.
Yeah.
And which is located in Bore.
Yeah.
Bore is in Magarini.
Yeah.
So this project is near the Bore Forest Community Hotel. And these are 50 by 100 plots.
Yeah.
These are project. This is our phase 2. Phase 1 we have already cleared the titling.
Yeah.
All the clients have their titles.
Yeah.
And we will do the same for phase 2.
Yeah.
And we want to invite you all. These plots are going for 99,000.
Yeah.
We also have flexible payment options.
Sure.
Yes, so feel free to come. We have our contacts that we share with you before we break the live transmission.
Sure.
And I would like maybe, I don't know, maybe you have something to add on.
Yes, we have also several projects. We have 50 by 100 plots also in Matu, just 100 meters from the tarmac up to where it is. The project has water connected to the site. We already have clients who have started building. We are having an offer of 185,000 all the way from 230,000. This is just a clearance offer that we're giving you. Most as at NESTROCK, we value our clients so much. We thank you all for those who have invested with us, and we invite you to also invest with us to get these amazing offers that we have, especially during this peak season. This December holiday savings at least mkonacho. When you're kwa machama, wako kwa masako, you see you get your money with you. Unaplania, ulikuwa umeplania utafanya ni have a plot with you. Kama hiyo ya Malindi ni 99 and still unaweza lipa na 6 months installments. 6 months installments, it amounts to 118,000. So you deposit whatever you think you can, na uzuri wetu tunakuelewa. So unakuja unatuambia nataka kuwekelea 50, kama nataka kuweka 100, nilipe ingine pole. So don't be afraid. Hata ile ya Matu 185,000 hiyo ni cash for cash buyers. Then kuna ile ya installments. Ukitaka kulipa na installments still ni 230,000 Kenyan shillings. So bado ni mali unaweza lipa pole. So have yours now, have a piece of Kenya with you, have a title with you, you are on. Hata kama kuna zingine ongeza kidogo. Buy kama unaweza kununua. Jinyime kidogo. You see, we are considering this generation that is coming.
Yes.
Yeah? For those who have kids, for those who also who are planning to have kids in future,
Yes.
like you can start investing as early as now. Yeah, to be
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
Yes, yeah.
Na msimu ndio huu, Disemba inaingia, Disemba ikiingia hapo uko na title kako tushakufanyia transfer.
Yeah.
Who will miss that? So we are waiting for you. We have also Malaba 40 by 18 size, just 4.9 kilometers from the Super Highway. We are selling it still at an offer. But it's a clearance offer here, 880,000 Kenyan shillings. And still you can pay in installments of up to 6 months. It's ideal for residential, it's ideal for commercial. So for those people who want to set up rentals, for those people who want to live there, for those who are on land investment, also have that piece because it's amazing, it's so accessible, there is water, there is electricity. At NESTROCK we consider all people. Like we get projects that we are sure and we are guaranteed that anybody can live there. So don't miss out.
You can get us on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, NESTROCK Investment Limited. Pia kwa website ni www.nestrockinvestment.co.ke. Pia ukifeel utaki kuingia kwa mtandao, you can call us on 0700 34 34.
And we also have a Malindi office, is 07 343434.
You can also visit our offices. They are in Thika Town, T Plaza, next to Quickmart Supermarket.
Yes.
Yeah, feel free to visit us anytime from 8 to 5. We are open for you. We are waiting for you.
Yes.
Come, we'll walk you through the journey together. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.